go get them again.
Welcome to an unboxing first impression video on the brand of Parfum de Marly, and this one called Pegasus. Now, my PDM collection is growing. Now, really not really. This is a lot of stuff that I've decanted. A lot of this is from 2024, actually. From my own personal collection, I think I only have like one or two up here, latent exclusives there, and Wajans up here. I got a few more in my collection, but this is pretty much it from PDM. Not a PDM guy. So anybody that's just clicking on this, I'm new to you. Welcome to the Robezoe channel. I'm your host, Mark. Hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, much appreciated. Today, we are gonna hit up Pegasus. Now, this is an older release, 2011 release, Nose Hamid Muradi Kashani. Basically the in-house perfume for PDM. They've used other noses, but that was their main guy basically for a long time. So Pegasus, it is one of those older releases. It's got the old pinstripes, right? I can't remember all the boxes having pinstripes on them. Not anymore. Less flashy, I guess, and much more professional looking boxes actually without all the pinstripes all over them. Or was it? I think the lines were another. They weren't going. Anyway. Yeah, some people will be like, what, you haven't smelled Pegasus yet in your fragrance review? Yeah, I was totally ignoring the PDM line. If you know me, I'd rather not smell them, but they come in for decanting. I will do a unboxing of sorts. So let's take a look at pricing when these unboxings come in. I just want to kind of see what a discounter is and what it's, you know, it kind of gives us a thought process on how much these are. So for a 75 mil, which is what this is, right? Yeah, 75 mil. It retails for 210 USD, I believe. And on discounters, you're looking at around 150 USD for those pricings, not Canadian, because I'm Canadian, so I don't want to confuse you. So 150 for 75 for PDM. It's getting into the okay aisle, right? Yeah. Like retail USD fragrances, I think, are 120 now. Like a big boy bottles, right? The 100s in designer. My American friends can tell me 120 is about the net realm. So if you're going to a discount for 150 for PDM, you're not really that far off, honestly. So let's delve into it. Let's open up Pegasus and let's see what we got. Got a card. Oh no, it's like a Creed pamphlet there. It's not a Creed pamphlet. It's a PDM pamphlet. I haven't seen one of those in any of my unboxings this year. Honestly, I think that's a first. Anyway, that's kind of strange to me. I've never seen one of these on here. Anyway, so we got the silver, so it'll go well with my gold one now. Nice heavy cap as per usual. Let's get a strip. So we'll put it on strip first, then we'll put it on skin. So let's delve into Pegasus. Let's see what this one smells like. Well, she's clean. Ooh, very heliotrope heavy up top with lavender second in command. Yeah, the heliotrope is primary because it gives out its powdery almond aspects, while the lavender gives this fragrance like a clean aspect, right? It smells like cleaner. Laundry soap would probably be a really good, it has that poor lavender smell, personally, to me. The heliotrope is saving the lavender. Yeah, the lavender smells like laundry soap. Not good. But the heliotrope is really nice. If you like that note in fragrances, a lot of people don't like really powdery fragrances. Heliotrope does have that. Let's put it on skin and see what we get out of this thing. Yeah, it's it's exactly like a lot of PDMs, right? Designer-ish. It smells like something a designer brand can do. Namely Le Male. I'm smelling some vanilla lavender combo here. Reminds me a little bit of my baby Le Male. Yeah, vanilla slowly coming into play. And actually. Vanilla's actually kind of, is this a vanilla-based fragrance? It's taking over. It's creamy, it's sweet. It has that old school vanilla vibe, that, you know, 90s vanilla, like the one in the late 90s, early 2000 designers. You can't mistake it. It doesn't smell like the the Quentin Bish vanilla Tonka Fog that we're used to these days. Any newbies would smell this and be like, oh, this vanilla is kind of different, yeah. Because it smells like 90s vanilla. There's a little bit of a coriander type of smell in here. I saw cumin in the note breakdown. And again, the note breakdown's from Fragrantica. So, and again, this is an unboxing, so I don't go into heavy research. I don't go PDM website, try to search for note breakdowns. I go the easy way, so the videos can be popped out really quick. Fragrantica, if you know, you know. If you don't know, half the time the note breakdowns are wrong. So there's cumin in this note breakdown. Don't worry about that. It's more coriander than anything, and those those are kind of far from the spice rack, we'll say. This goes into that. The more I'm smelling this, the more this goes into that Le Male Reflection Man category for me, where Reflection Man had more of a jasmine appeal, like more of a, yeah, and Le Male has, again, more of that vanillic lavender kind of thing. The Heliotrope kind of classes this thing up a bit. Heliotrope's not for everybody, so that's one thing. Some people may not actually like this one and like the counterparts. So this is like Le Male meets the Reflection Man from Amouage, and a little bit of Silver Mountain Water here. It has that mountain air kind of, not metallic, but it has an uplifting facet to it. Well, not bad, PDM, not bad. Maybe I'm, you know, it's 2025 now, so I might be softer in my older age. It's nothing new, as per the course of PDM. It's nothing new. And again, brand identity is not there. Like that's what I come to expect from PDM, is that I'm not getting anything crazy. I'm not getting a brand DNA. They're stealing things from the past. It's part of the program. Is it too expensive for what it is? Yeah, it is. It's a little too expensive. Like I said, what, 150 USD for 75? And Le Male, right? Reflection Man's more expensive, depending, right? Yeah, Reflection Man would be more expensive, but you probably get more juice. Yeah, it's right in the middle. And I think at that point, is it too expensive for what it is? Yeah, but it's okay. I would get a bottle of this if it was slashed at 115, 120 Canadian. I'd do that. It's not a standout. I actually prefer, like DNA-wise, if I'm looking at this lineup, and you're telling me who cares about everything else that's been released, right? These are all copies, or sort of copies, right? Wajon is the one that I would gravitate towards. It copies my baby, Hermes Essence, Homme d'Argile. I love that DNA, so I can't poo-poo it. I'm just poo-pooing it because it copies it, but it's a worse version of Homme d'Argile. Altair is pretty good. I would go towards that, but a lot of the black bottle ones are the ones that I gravitate towards more than anything. Like all of these Galloways and no. And this is again right up there. Like it's a designer brand. Like if you slashed it enough, I'd be happy with it. It's just, and these prices are okay for 75 mil, right? 151 on a discount, or 150, one USD, so that's like 180 for me. Like it's going in the 200s, where Reflection Man would be around 200s. I prefer Reflection Man over this personally, but I got way more experience with Reflection Man. But it's good. I'd get it, but it's not something I'd be jumping towards, right? Yeah. Not bad. There you go. Look, I can do okay fragrance reviews on PDMs sometimes. Yeah, but at the same time, the downfalls are still there. All right, now that you heard my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below. Good, bad, and the ugly, right? You can agree, disagree on the scent profile, on pricing, what I think about PDM. I don't mind that. Don't take shots at me. I didn't take personal shots at you. So if you like this kind of DNA, I would, you know, if you've never heard of a Reflection Man from Amouage, smell it. You might prefer it over this. If you haven't smelt them all, who hasn't? Go check that one out. It might actually be cheaper at discounters, and it'll just get your fix in regards to getting this instead. But this is a good middleman on those two. I think it's like right there. And again, I'm just being fair. Yeah, it's a good middleman on those, but it's not something I would, you know, I gotta have it now. No. So anyway, now that you heard my take, I can't wait to see yours. Good, bad, and the ugly, of course. And as always, a great pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.